What up, YouTube? I turned the truck off. There was nothing different going on yesterday. I don't know why the truck just seemed a lot noisier than usual. It could be because the place I was in was kind of like a hallway. So maybe it just was echoing. I don't know. But I am still in Illinois, just picked up, and now I'm headed back to Laredo. So this load is 1,344 miles, something like that. And then I will be headed to the house for a few days. So a lot of people that did see the video yesterday were like, oh, we can't hear you, but there was also the comments that I looked exhausted. And ever since I made that video about being sleepy, people just assume that I'm just always really fucking tired. That's not the case. So I'm going to say this really quick and short. Um, Somebody extremely close to me decided that life was just too much, and they took their own life. And this is somebody I've known since birth, their birth, and they leave behind 3 really small children that I'm working with the family to try to help place, and it's just a lot. When you get news like that, when you're out here doing something like this, it can be very distracting. So you really have to be strong and compartmentalize what you're doing and just do what you can. She's not going to get any more dead. I will be home before we take care of the services, but still trying to deal with all of that and not being home. Not that I could do anything physically if I was home. It's just one of those things that just fucking sucks. So yeah, I don't sleep really good at night, and you know what? Swift is okay with that. This load, I was supposed to pick it up at 12 o'clock last night. At, I don't know, I guess it was around 5 p.m. I called my driver leader and was like, look, dude, I can't sleep. I have way too much going on. They gave me an open window. Pick it up whenever you want to. Like, I'm doing what I have to do to make sure that I'm safe and that the people on the road are safe with me behind the wheel. So I would like to say, because I haven't blocked these 2 people yet, in the hopes that they'll watch this video, go fuck yourself. Honestly. I can't stand bullies. I can't stand people who think that they just fucking know everything in this world. Like, honestly, who the fuck are you to tell me anything? And then to start an argument with subscribers of mine? Like, no. That's what we're not going to do on this channel. I won't tolerate it. I'll report your ass. If I figure out where you live, I'll call the cops and say that you're harassing people. Like, I don't fucking play. Stupid mentalities and ignorance and dumb shit like that contributes to people feeling so bad that they just want to take their lives. Like, and you're just really catching me at the wrong fucking time. So if you want to make jokes and you want to talk shit and you want to be stupid and act out and show your ass in front of everybody, go do it somewhere else. I prefer that you didn't do it at all, but if you just want to be that guy, then you can go be that guy elsewhere, because I won't tolerate it. I do not have the patience for stupidity. I'm 40 fucking years old. I have children, and they don't act that dumb. I mean, they just don't. So, after I see that they've watched the video, then I will be blocking them. I should block them anyway, but I want them to know that I see you, I hear you, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to block you. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to keep harassing people and keep harassing me. I don't got time for it. Honestly, I just don't. So, opinions and suggestions are always welcome. But if you're just going to come in here and talk shit and just be that guy, got nothing for you. So, I could pray for you. I hope that, you know, whatever sucks about your life, because obviously it's something bad that you got to go talk shit to other people to make yourself feel good. All I can do is pray for you, honestly. And, so yeah, I won't be on YouTube for a while. I've got to make my way back down south, and then I'll be going home for a couple of days. and I need it. I'm not the person who goes, who goes home. Actually, I've only gone home one day since I've been here, and I've been out here now. This is going on 2 months now. I don't go home. When I go, I stop, like, and see my family for the night if I'm in that area, but I just don't be like, oh, I need to go home. I'm not that person. I came out here for a reason. And I fucking love my job. You know, this morning I was driving through all these little farms. Well, they're big farms, but little bitty towns. Some of them are actually called villages. I picked up in Danville, Illinois, and to get there, it's only 109 miles, and it took 3 hours to get there because you drive through every country road I think Illinois has. The speed limit is only 55, and for the most part, it's under construction, so the fastest I was going was 45, so it took 3 hours. But looking at all the hardworking people, the farmers, and then the camaraderie among the truck drivers driving these routes, transporting all of these people's hard work. And then I drove alongside a train that was moving, obviously, for like 60 miles. And it's just a nostalgic feeling to be a part of something so big. And I know that sounds corny, and it sounds cheesy, but that's how I feel. And I love what I do. I can't believe that it took me this long to do it. But as some of you know, I have faced death more times than I can count. And definitely more times than I would have liked to. Like, I had a lot of medical issues. And to be here now, in the health that I'm in, and be able to do what I'm doing, there's a lot to be said for that. And then when I come on here and hear, you know, these jokers just with their bullshit, like, there's so much better things to be doing in the world. Go outside and just breathe some fucking air for once. Like, you know, I was thinking while I was driving, you know, I have this death, all of the different other ways that this could have gone down. I've been where this person was at. I've been there. And my children always come into my mind when I'm at those low points. Stuff like what I saw driving today. There's a bigger picture. And sometimes it takes a lot for people to realize that there's so much more going on in this world, that our problems just aren't that fucking big. It's not that serious. And unfortunately, sometimes people feel that it is. And that's very unfortunate. And it sucks. It sucks. Especially when there's children involved. But, you know, I would challenge everyone to just put down your devices and go outside. You know, I look at my children and I'm like, we're so screwed. These are our future leaders of our country. These kids are attached with multiple devices. It used to just be the cell phone. Now it's everything. And they got wires and not wires and Bluetooth and whatever. But, you know, driving through the farmlands of the United States, you know, we really need to hit the reset button, America. People are too fucking sensitive these days. Everybody's got to worry about everybody's feelings. You know, what happened to the good old days? You know why you see a lot of old people in these little towns and villages? Because they live their life. They don't give a fuck about GMO, non-GMO. They've been doing this stuff. This usually family businesses, family ranches, family farmers. You know, this shit's been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's passed down through the generations. They do something the same way all the time, and we go to the store and we thank them with our purchases. There's a big picture that unless you work in this industry or you understand consumerism, you don't get the big picture. You go to the store, you get pissed off. What do you mean we're out of corn? Maybe there was a fire. Maybe the rancher or the farmer fucking died. You never know what's going on. Maybe the truck driver that had your corn fucking overturned on the interstate and killed 8 people. And you're sitting there bitching about toilet paper, bitching about corn. What do you mean my package is late? We complain too much about stupid shit that is so much big. Sorry. We complain about dumb shit, and the picture is so much bigger. So I challenge everyone, stop what you're doing for a little while today. Put all your fucking devices down. If you got kids, grab them. They're going to look at you like you're crazy. Hug them and kiss them and tell them that you love them no matter what. And go outside and do something without Googling, without fucking devices and Bluetooths and headphones. Hit the reset button. Everybody needs to just hit the reset button. Because life is too fucking short. Especially when you decide to take it yourself. And the dumb shit that we deal with, like this asshole that's starting shit with myself and other people, well, he gets under my skin, and I shouldn't allow him to, but he's been doing this since day one. He's got bigger problems, probably than he probably doesn't even realize how big his problems are. That's why he's such an asshole. But one day, something's going to happen, and he'll realize, man, I'm a douchebag. And, you know, hopefully it won't be too late for him. I like to hope that there's better in people. But honestly, go outside and just do something. Anything. That doesn't have to do with phones and headsets and Apple Watches and everything. And don't get me wrong, I have all of these devices. The farm that I went to today, I had to hand over my phone, my headset, my Apple Watch. They even made me turn off the Qualcomm. You can't have any devices at these places, and I get it. As somebody who works in activism in my free time, I get it. But it's sad that farmers and ranchers have to take these measures because the new modern hippies, as I call them, think that everything is just out to get us. Shit that people have been living on for thousands of years is now, you know, it's a grand scam to fucking kill everybody. I think the bigger scam is the people who are trying to do right in the world. And I have a whole nother channel where I talk about shit like that from my activism point of view, stuff that I've seen, stuff that I've researched. That's a whole nother part of my life that y'all are not privileged to. No, if you want to hear my discussions, you really got to have some time on your hands because I get really scientific, and that's a huge passion of mine. But that is the premise of what I talk about, is that we all just need to hit the reset button. We do, because the stuff that we're complaining about, we're so terrified of our kids getting dirty. Kids getting dirty and eating dirt and making mud pies, that's what builds immune systems. You wonder why your kids are sick all the time? It's definitely not their chicken nuggets. It's the fact that you put Germ-X on every pocket that you have and you're constantly wiping down your kids. Like, there's always a bigger picture. And when it comes to our lives and the shit that we do on a daily basis, the picture is so big it'll take more than a lifetime to even comprehend. So get a hold of what you can. Hold on to the things that you have, especially people, and live every day as if it were your last. Honestly. Don't waste time. Because you don't have much of it, and you never know what's going to happen where that time is just going to be cut short. So, I'm going to be taking a break. Much needed one. I still will be answering my phone and my emails and all that stuff, and I love all of your questions and your concerns. But honestly, if you come here to start shit, go somewhere else, because I'm not going to tolerate it, and nor should the subscribers that come on here to get information. They shouldn't have to be dealing with that shit either. And I know I've said this 500 times, but just to clarify, this channel is not an educational channel. The stuff that I say here is not law. I talk a lot of shit. That's just part of who I am. And I came from the professional makeup world, working in television, to coming into an industry that I knew nothing about. And I thought it would be cool to document my journey. When y'all ask me questions and I answer you, if they're questions that I've got to go out and ask people, I've definitely asked more than one person and more than one department. I give you all the answers that I am given. But as far as, you know, trip planning or doing whatever it is that I do and documenting whatever it is that I document, this is shit that I do on a daily basis that works for me. It may not work for you. But again, this channel is informational only. Some people need me to draw that, and I'm just not going to go buy art supplies. I need you to understand, which most of you do. I'm only talking to 2 specific people. I'm not here to teach people how to be truck drivers. Anytime you come to my videos, you're never going to have to sit through an ad. I'm not in this to make money. I make money doing what I do. I don't care about YouTube money. I don't care about fans. I don't care about any of that. I don't tell y'all, make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You're never going to hear me say that because I don't care. I made these videos with the intention of just that, documenting my journey for that one person who may be interested, that may want some information and have some questions that I may have answers to that have worked for me. So, now that I have addressed that, I'm done with my rant. And, again, life's short, guys. Don't spend it being an asshole, cutting other people down, being a know-it-all. Like, life's too fucking short for that shit. So, y'all have a good one.